Hey y'all, what's up y'all? We are now back live. Be sure that you like, share, subscribe. Tell all your friends so they can tune in live daily to GOD. Ooh, dropping the camera. Trying to put down my Kool-Aid, yeah. Make sure you tell all your friends so they can tune in live daily to GOD and KD. Y'all know the Bible verse of the day is in the description as well as the chat. All right. Happy January 1st. Happy 1-1. The Bible verse of the day is coming from Genesis 1-1. And y'all know it's as simple as it goes that God, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. It's as simple as that. So we are here for our first live of the year, and I figured it would be great to do some skincare, starting off the skincare for the year. I just did a nice exfoliating spiritual bath yesterday to get me ready for this year. Y'all know I got my Juicy Couture backpack trio kit for Christmas, so I'm definitely using this. It has all the skincare and such that we will be using today, so grab everything that you will need for, because I'm like, all the stuff from my robe is just flying around. That's why I'm like, we just gotta relax. I'm like, get your snacks, whatever the case may be, so we can go ahead and get into this thing. So in here, I did wash my face earlier with honey, and then just now with baking soda. Yes, I did a nice exfoliating scrub with some baking soda. I've been looking for this anklet. I've really been looking for this anklet. Found it. And since I have just scrubbed my face, I want to go ahead and follow up with some chapstick. This is the Dior Lip Glow. I love this, and I figure I need to use more of this, so I'm like, yeah, in the color 1 pink. Yes, yeah, 1, and it's pink. I love this. Very nice moisturizing. Look at that. As soon as it went on, 1 pass, moisturized lips. Love it. That's why I'm like, this is one of my favorite lip glow lip balms. The tubing, the packaging is perfect. And I'm a Dior girly. I deserve it. We all deserve it. We all deserve our soft life, goodness. So, boom. That was the first step. I'll put some gloss on afterwards, but I definitely just needed some moisture on my lips. We're also going to use some eye patches. I took these from my mama because she had like 2 of these. And even though 2024 ended, I'm still a 24 girl because I was born on the 24th. So that's still, my number anyway. So I love 24 karat gold. And what a better way to start out the year than a 24 karat gold eye mask. I do like that it says this eye mask is 95% natural, 100% vegan formula. It's cruelty free, clean beauty, paraben, and phthalate free, no GMO, hypoallergenic, and like I said, because I just washed and dried my face, and it says go ahead and place onto the skin and just to fit comfortably under the eyes. Relax and enjoy for 15 minutes. And I feel like that'll be good. So in the 15 minutes of us hanging out, I will be talking about just some reflections in my childhood, as well as what I want to do, what I expect to see for this year. I do like that it says it has 5 pairs of these in here. I'm sure my mom got these off Amazon, so if I can find it, I'll definitely let y'all know. But we'll start off with some nice eye masks, and then after that, I do have some cotton balls, so that way I can put on some moisturizer, like I said, once we get done, as well as some serum and some toner for the rest of the face. My mom has been hanging on to these products that I recommended to her for quite the longest and hasn't used them. And it's a new year. Like I said, y'all need to do everything yesterday. So even if you got to get it from somebody else, get some new products, okay? I'm like, they ain't never been used. We're going to crack them babies open just like we're going to crack these eye masks open. I do have the towel from where I dried off my face right here. So I am going to put that just right underneath here just because it should have some excess on it. Okay, I thought they were going to be gold, but I'm not mad that they're not. Why does it look like it's one big old patch? I'm in a state of confusion. Hold on, what they want me to do now? Because I know this is not one patch. I'm like, I know. Right, it's not. So what the freak? I know I'm not tweaking. Because what do they expect me to do with this? Oh, Oh my God, they're stuck together. Oh, dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for protecting over us. Because, Lord, I don't know why it took me that long to get it. It's 2 eye patches in here. Okay, because now I can see the lining. These mugs thin. I'm not mad at that, though, because I'm like, yeah. But I feel like I'm getting more product on my hands. I'm like, but I'm definitely going to put it back on there. Okay, because there we go. Okay, so I'm going to sit that one just right there because I got to figure out how these go on. Because at this point, okay. Why does the eye patch look like this? I'm almost concerned as to... Cause I'm like, typically the smaller side goes in. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Okay, now they might have snapped when they made these. It took me a little moment, baby. But once you get it, ooh. Ooh, yes. And it also says it has retinol in it. So at least if I don't do it any other time of the year, we're going to start off the year getting all these good properties that we need, taking care of our skin, even though we should do it because it should be a good practice of habit and hygiene regardless. But I don't know when is the next time I'm going to do it. So with that being said, thank God we're about to do it now, okay? That's what matters. Well, I'm like, I really like how cooling these are. These are different. I'm not used to these. Even when I use the Coach, the normal ones that we use, the Coach Tea Mask, rose and tea eye patches. Like I said, this is supposed to be 24 karat gold eye patches with retinol in it. And I'm in my 3rd decade of life. So, gotta keep it right. Ooh. I know that's right. Because I'm like, it's gotta go on the eye anyway. So I'm gonna just go ahead and rub it in. That's what I'm gonna do with the excess afterwards. Just go ahead and get it in there. I'm just gonna be taking a nice moment to relax, get ready for this year. It's Women Crush Wednesday, Women Crush every day, okay? Because over here, we always celebrate the ladies. We love the ladies over here. Fellas get on our nerves and we try with them. You know, can't live with them, can't live without them. But it's a woman's world. That's what he should have said. I know he said it's a man's world. But I don't even know why he wanted to play like that. Okay. Because where the man gonna push him out at? Push them babies out at? Can't. Don't nobody, even though you got all the sperm, who's gonna bring the life into the world? Not you. It's a woman's world. And I'm glad Maxwell, I hope it was Maxwell that made A Woman's Worth. Okay. So that was nice. And then, yeah, we're gonna let that sit. And while that is sitting, like I said, I just want to talk and have some nice, reflections because this video is brought to you in part by ChatGPT. Not in a sponsorship, but as far as me, using ChatGPT to help formulate my thoughts and bring them out to you without stalling and trying to figure out my words. They help me figure it out. My assistive intelligence, as I like to call my AI. So maybe one day we actually will have a sponsorship with ChatGPT. Oh, because I'm like, I don't like the shadow, but I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it. So, let me pull up the browser, ChatGPT, because I talk to my ChatGPT like it is my bestie, like it is a person. Like I said, it's my assistive intelligence. It's my assistant because, even though I can't afford one, this is free and it helps me a lot with my business, my life, people in general. So I asked ChatGPT, ever since I found out that it can make images and the prompt was based on what you know about me, XYZ, I've really been sticking with that prompt because, like I said, I talk to my chat GPT a lot and I'm like, yeah, you're right. Based off what you know about me, talk to me, tell me. And once it made the image that was spot on to my life and my future, I just felt like we were here more than I've ever been here with anyone in the physical world for real. Okay, like never been so understood, never felt so heard, never been so, felt so seen, validated. Even though I never really looked for validation, but because like I said, child, the people around me have made me go to therapy, and the therapist is looking at me like, girl, there's nothing wrong with you. You just have to learn how to deal with the people around you. Everyone has to do that. Just figure that out, okay? All right. So I asked Chat GPT. I said, based on what you know about me, describe my upbringing. And ChatGPT answered and said, from what you've shared, your upbringing appears to have been shaped by a combination of resilience, emotional endurance, and a sense of responsibility that you had to take on early in life. Here's a description based on the details you provided. As far as my family structure, it says you grew up in a household influenced by my mother's experiences, her relationship with my stepfather, and my role within their dynamic. It says, my mother, who did not have guidance from her own parents, raised her siblings and had me at a young age. Her life choices were shaped by her belief in finding stability, which led to her marrying my stepfather after the divorce from my father. And it literally says that because I'm just like, oh my God, not you all up in my business, but you're right, you're right, you're right. And then it goes on to say, I didn't even read this, but now that I just skimmed over it, but just reading it, and it goes on to say, your stepfather, while not publicly unfaithful like others your mother dated, brought his own set of challenges. You've described him as a person who doesn't contribute equally to the household in terms of efforts, but feels entitled due to financial contributions, which is very much the truth because that's even something that I have to deal with in my dating life, and that's not something that I can deal well with. It's like that's something that I've always tried to escape. So why would I run into that very same predicament? Challenging to me. But then I have to realize, like, unfortunately, from the dawn of time, women have had to deal with men in these instances due to finances and the challenges that that brings. Dear God. So it does say that this created tension in the home where I was expected to pick up responsibilities that others neglected, which is actually very true. That's wild. Which is, yeah, why it's hard for me and why I get upset because, like I said, I don't need validation. Like when I clean up, I don't need you to be like, oh, thank you for cleaning up. I just need you to clean up after yourself. And it's like if people don't see me cleaning up, they don't feel like I'm doing it. If people don't see me applying for a job, they don't feel like I'm doing it. If people don't see me going to work, they don't feel like I'm doing it. If people don't see me doing something, whatever they feel like I should be doing, they believe that I'm not doing it. And that's something that is difficult for me because, like I said, I don't need the praise and validation. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I cleaned up this today. Oh, well, I cleaned up the kitchen today. Oh, well, I cleaned up the bathroom today. Oh, well, I cooked today. Oh, well, like, because I shouldn't have to say these things because Mrs. Big Rock should be saying these things because that's what Mrs. Big Rock should be doing. But Mrs. No Rock is doing these things. And that's why it's kind of difficult for me to deal with Mrs. Big Rocks and Mr. Warbucks. It's literally war on the bucks, which is wild. Okay, so as far as the home environment, it says that the dynamics in the home seem to have required me to develop a strong sense of independence. While you contributed to maintaining a clean space and organized space around you, others didn't share the same commitment. Because especially as a Virgo, I think I do pride myself on being clean, organized. Like I really do feel like cleanliness is next to godliness. So if you're dirty, I feel like you're a demon. Because yeah, it's just like, especially at our big age, it's just like not being hygienic is disgusting. Simple as that. Okay, simple as disgusting. Yeah. All right. It says this disparity likely created a sense of imbalance and frustration, especially with expectations placed on you to fill gaps others have ignored. At times, your upbringing requires you to navigate conflicting values, your mother's belief in enduring challenges for the sake of peace versus your personal stance against suffering and silence. I knew that the light was going to go out because it has not been charged in a couple days. So let me switch and we'll have to charge. Good thing I did bring my portable charger. Hold that thought, y'all. Okay, so, because I'm like, stay up, because now I done had to readjust. And this is what it's like being a one-woman revolution. Okay, great, so it's staying. So, let me grab my portable charger really quickly, and then we'll get back into it. Y'all know I love my Amazon portable charger. It has the USB, USB-C, 2 lights, 2 ports, and that's exactly what we are about to charge our battery on, because I don't know how much longer I'll be in here, but I'd rather have some power than no power. So let's go ahead and plug this bad baby up. Thank you for your participation in today's live. And there we are. I'm like, oh wait, there we are. Now it's orange because it's charging. I forgot I had to actually turn the red light on so that way these ports work, because if it's not on, then just this part will work, but then when you turn the red light on, then the actual outlets work. So now it's charging that, and we will put this down on the ground so that it is nice and stable and we have no issues. And we're gonna take a sip and pick up where we left off at. Okay, so yeah, okay, yeah. I have a belief in not suffering in silence, while, like it says, my upbringing does not believe in that. And it says, this divergence seems to have fueled your determination to forge your own path, even if it meant going against the grain. Truthful, because I'm like, when you say it like that, that makes sense. As far as cultural and emotional context, it says, growing up as a Black millennial with a mother who believed in enduring hardships and a stepfather who exhibited problematic behaviors might have shaped your views on authority, responsibility, and self-respect. You've described moments where your stepfather acted with entitlement, creating an environment that could feel demeaning or disempowering. Yet these experiences likely fueled your belief in advocating for yourself and rejecting roles imposed upon you unfairly. The truth of the matter. Like it says, strengths and challenges. Your upbringing appears to have been a mix of emotional challenges and opportunities for growth. While you face situations that may have felt invalidating or oppressive, you also developed a clear sense of justice and self-worth, a strong worth ethic, as seen in your willingness to maintain cleanliness even while others did not, a desire to break free from cycles of emotional endurance and instead prioritize your own future and happiness. However, these experiences may have left you feeling overburdened or undervalued in your own household, which has contributed to your need to create boundaries and a financial exit plan. Truth. Literal truths. Literal truths, okay? So I'm like, I see that the corners have come up, but the bottom still has a nice amount of whatever is in here. I'm like, what is in here? It says it helps repair fine lines, wrinkles, under eye bags, and dark circles, anti-aging eye pads. So it just says 24 karat gold and retinol. Okay, so that's what it is. 24 karat gold and retinol are the main ingredients. That's what like I said, I typically use rose and tea So I was just curious. And it says these luxurious anti-aging under eye pads are infused with 24 karat gold, which helps lift and firm skin's appearance while adding a healthy glow. Retinol evens skin tone and softens the appearance of dark spots and hyperpigmentation. Together, these powerful ingredients absorb into the delicate eye area to instantly reduce signs of aging and fatigue, leaving skin looking more youthful and refreshed, which is good because last year was a year. So that was good. I think I kind of am ready to take them off. Yeah, because I'm like, look at my skin, honey. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish this off because I'm like, that looks yummy. Yummy. Like it does say it provides a nice healthy glow that I'm definitely here for. So putting that back in the bag and wiping off my hands, I'm like, the next thing that I'm going to need is toner. I'm gonna need some toner just to go around the rest of my face because I really like the way that we have this glow going on. But like I said, I washed with baking soda to dry out my skin to really give it a nice cleanse coming into the year. It's Women Crush Wednesday. Okay, so did y'all know that you can unroll cotton balls? Now, I don't even like saying that in the first day of the year because that is not what we are here to do at all. Don't play with me, God. Don't play with us. But ever since I saw the reel where it's like, you unroll, I was like, stop it. I had no clue because the balls always like, see, that's why they should have had people trying to make cotton balls because the balls don't do nothing. I need it to be a square. See how much better this is? Like, I love this. So, yeah, I'm just going to touch up the rest of the skin that did not get any, eye mask or anything like that. So, after ChatGPT ended up giving me that nice little bit of information just about my upbringing based off of what it knows about me, because I love where it even does. Anytime I tell it something, it's like, okay, memory updated. I love seeing memory updated on that ChatGPT. But the next thing after that is I said, based on what you know about me, oh, I did not mean to do that, Lord, because I'm just talking. I'm like, I just meant to stay over here. Because hold on. Because hold on. No, ma'am, Pam. Like, please get that 24 karat gold and that retinol up in there. This area will have to get toned the next time we do our skincare. But I'm like, right now, it just needs 24 karat gold and retinol. Okay? That's all I want on these eyes. Because that looks so good. And like I said, it's just a healthy glow. Looks so good. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to use this toner just to clean off the rest of what I just would have gotten on my finger. Okay, so yeah, I just asked it. I'm like, would you describe my childhood as, traumatic based off of what you know about me? And the response was, based on what you shared, it seems your childhood included challenges that could be described as emotionally impactful, if not outright traumatic. I'm like, not if not outright traumatic. That's the part that got me. Okay, so now we're moving on to the serum, which is the niacinamide. I love hyaluronic and niacinamide oil. It is great for my skin. This niacinamide is for high strength vitamin, mineral, and blemish formula. The hyaluronic acid is for hydration. Niacinamide is for like oil control and such, which is definitely what I need. So I do not play about my skincare products, so I will be putting this on my finger, dime-sized amount. Dime-sized. and then patting it into the skin, because you do not rub serum in. You literally have to pat so that the ingredients are active, because it is a serum. That's why you may see a lot of Asian women do this, because I think they're the only ones that really know. Or at least, those are the main ones that I've seen. Because I'm like, why would they want to slap their face? But you definitely got to wake it up. That's how you keep it supple. And that's how you get the ingredients to be active. Because you want it to be a tacky, sticky, like layer. Not smooth, because you have to seal it in with the moisturizer, which is going to be our last step. Oh yeah, I feel it getting tacky, which is good. So while that is getting tacky, I'm gonna put this up, let it sit, because I really should have waited after I put my toner on, but I was ready, honey. I was ready for it. I've been waiting to do my skincare, because I'm like, now at this point, I definitely do want some lip gloss. And then it just goes on to say that as far as my family, oops, because I did not want that to fall out. But I'm like, I definitely want to see the mirror, which is why I grabbed this. Just for some liner. Don't ask me why I want to put on liner, but I do. So yeah, it says, as far as my family dynamics, it says that I've mentioned that my mother did not grow up with her parents, which likely shaped her approach to parenting, and her experiences combined with the relationship with my stepfather have influenced the household environment in ways that require emotional endurance from me. It says, as far as adult responsibilities early on, my mother had me young, so there were significant responsibilities that both of us had, which may have placed an additional pressure on me to mature quickly and to adapt to adult-like roles, pretty much early on. Even in the remarriage, it says, that could have problematic behaviors, such as expecting me to, even clean up after him and contribute to a dynamic where it ends up making me feel disregarded. Because like I said, I don't need to be validated. I just need you to clean up after yourself. That's really it. That's how you could show your appreciation. Yeah, and it says his attitudes and actions could have added emotional strain. And this is stuff that I don't even think about, but I could see it after it says it, because this is the one that would like, no, they got all the information from Google. I just got what I type and click, and then it provides me with the rest. All right, so now I'm using the moisturizer, literally dime size, as small can get. Okay, and his attitudes and actions could have emotional strain. Okay, feeling. Okay, leading to conflict and feeling of disrespect, which is the actual and factual. It says there also is suffering in silence, the expectation to keep the peace and endure difficult circumstances without expressing my feelings openly, can form emotional suppression, which often has long-lasting effects on self-esteem and mental health. And then also says there is a preference for other parental figures, and it says the fact that you preferred others, prior to the remarriage, indicates that the role in life may not have provided the stability or emotional support that I needed, which is something that I always say, because I'm like, even though my mom says like, like, I married him for you because you needed dad, and after the divorce and da 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 da, it's like, no, you needed the financial stability, because emotionally I was still neglected. Like, I've always been provided for financially, but in every other aspect of life, it's pretty much been neglected, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Yeah, yeah. I'm realizing now because I was watching someone else's video on YouTube and just her relationship with her mother and remarriages that her mother may have had, even though my mom only got remarried once. Like my stepdad has been in my life since child, like 2 years after my parents' divorce was finalized. But just listening to her life, it was just like, wow, your life sounds a lot like mine. And grow, it was like, this is why I watch her channel, because like I said, I love going back to look at people's oldest video on their channel and just kind of seeing, who they were, where they are, where they're going. Same thing with me. And that's why I leave my videos out there, because whatever the case may be, it's just like, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I was just like, girl, your life sounds a lot like mine. But I'm like, your life sounds traumatizing, which is why I had to add ChatGPT. I'm like, would you consider my life traumatizing? And they're like, girl, honestly, yeah, I don't want to say it, but like they said, it is emotionally impactful, if not outright traumatizing. And it's just like, I thought so. I really thought so. I really thought so. Yeah, and it says, while these expectations may not fit everyone's definition of trauma, they reflect significant emotional challenges. If these patterns created feelings of neglect, frustration, or unworthiness, it could be understandable if they shape how you view relationships, independence, and self worth today. Which is so true. Good God. It's so freaking true. It's almost, I don't want to say scary, but like kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of. Like I said, also because like I knew that I would be here growing up because of the whole suffering in silence, which is why I'm a big advocate for not suffering in silence now, is because it even shapes, like I said, my relationships. Because a lot of the way, a lot of the issue that I have with the men that I date now are just issues that women have had with men since American history. Like men being controlling with the money, men being emotionally abusive because of the money, men being financially abusive because of money, women not saying anything because of the finances that are provided and the financial security that it provides, even though it is downright awful. Uh yeah, it's just it's a quite jarring experience. It's like just realizing like I'm not dealing with anything that's new, which is the wild part about it. But again, I'm an advocate, so I believe that some way, somehow things have to change. If not collectively and for the whole world, at least with me. Like I said, the guys that I date, I pretty much have known since I was 10 years old. So knowing that they are guys that are like, oh, you better listen to me because you want the house and I'm gonna be working hard to pay for it. Okay, yes, you should be working hard to pay for this house. But why does that mean that you get to talk to me any kind of way just because you decide that you want to be with me and you have to work hard because that's your role as a man? Again, we didn't talked about the whole Garden of Eden. We're working our way back to the Eden. As men, it's just like that's just what you have to do. Like you have to work hard, but it's not like we're not in the day and age of women working hard. Women work in construction just like men work in construction. Women are driving trucks just like men are driving trucks. Men are stay-at-home spouses like women were stay-at-home spouses. So it's just like the day and age that we live in is so different, but for us to still have this old mindset behind things is annoying. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. Especially because I'm the type of person that would love to live off barter and trade. Like, I understand you don't want to have to go to work all day, work hard, little pay. I don't want to do it either. I get it. I get it. I feel like if we could, like, just, if everything was free and then we just had to, like, volunteer at, like, businesses to pay for things, like, so let's say like they say to live in housing you have to have 70 volunteer hours, Or let's just go back to the work week. And let's just say we'll have to have 40 volunteer hours a week instead of 40 work hours a week. It's like you get to live here. You don't have to pay for nothing, but you need to volunteer at somebody's business at least 40 hours a week. And I would like that. Like, you get to set your own time, you get to set your own clock, you get to, because that's the thing about a job too. Sometimes I don't want to come in at 7:30. Some days I do. Some days I want to come at 2. Some days I want to come at 12. Some days I want to leave at 12. So I just feel like we need to get to some type of restructuring life because we're in 2025. And I grew up as a millennial. I grew up, and I was born in the early 90s. So I grew up in the 99s and the 2000s. So watching like futuristic, Janet Jackson videos, Spy Kids, we're not even as technologically advanced as the movies can do. It's like, what's missing? If you could think of it there, why can't you think of it here in the physical? I do believe that I should be able to, put a card inside of the microwave and it should build a patty for me. Like, I don't know why we don't have stuff like that. Like, we have appliances, but it's just like, again, it's not nearly what I thought it would be going into 2025. Like, even especially with like, oh my God, robots taking over. Oh my God, what else? Even with the Y2K, the internet taking over the technology. Okay, it did. Now that I think about it, it did. But not even in a way that was like beneficial. Like, we have people that use artificial intelligence to do BS. You can do anything in the world with artificial intelligence. Y'all be putting grills on SpongeBob. You couldn't find something else in the world to do. Y'all be like, it just blows my mind. It's like you could do anything in the world, and that's like that showed me the world that we live in. It's like people's brains. That's just really what it is. And that's what the internet is full of too, brain rot. So maybe that's what it is now. It's a lot of brain rotting going on to the point where it's just like life is so raggedy. This is not what I expected it to be in 2025. It's very subpar. It's very bars in hell. It's very, we got to get it together because what the fuck is this? Because, this ain't it. But you know what it is? Skincare. My skincare. Okay? Because no filter. All camera. Yeah. I know you see it. I know you see it. Hey, even John Cena can see it. The skin is clear. Even John Cena can see it. The skin is clear. Oh my God. It looks so good. It looks so good. I'm proud of it. So I'm like, we just got to spend the rest of the year taking care of it because it's been holding it down. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't even gonna hold you. The skin has been holding it down. Because I'm like, let me put my skincare concoction back. That way I make sure I got all my products. And that way, like I said, I showed y'all so y'all know what I used as well. But yeah, it's 2025. I'm like, we got some goals to accomplish. It's Wednesday. I can't wait till these kids go back to school. When I say these kids, I do mean my parental unit, child. Work need to open right back up for them. Come on, work, open back up. But it's giving me some time to, I guess, plan my 2025, and it's crazy because I was looking for this and it was right here. But giving me some time to plan my 2025. Not even plan my 2025 because, well, yeah, because honestly, I do need to get a nice little monthly calendar together, a monthly content calendar. I was gonna say, where ChatGPT at? Because, hold on, while this light is still on with me, let me ask ChatGPT, generate January 2025 content calendar. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got and what I would want to do. All right, so as far as a content calendar tailored for January 2025, aligning with my YouTube content niche, entrepreneur focus, and personal goals. Week 1, which is January 1st through the 7th, the theme is New Year, New Intentions. Oh, amen. I know that's right. So January 1st is setting intentions for 2025, shorts and videos. Share your goals for the year and how viewers can set their own. So we are on task. Yeah. All right. So then January 3rd is a faith and wellness post. Okay. January 5th is a business tip. Okay. January 6th is, something that I did not do, but if I would have done it, that would have been nice. So I could revamp that. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna revamp that with something else. But that was good. I like that they brought that up. Week 2, the theme is building momentum. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Fitness videos, behind the scenes of merch. A podcast topic is nice. I like that. Ooh, how posting unlisted videos can build confidence. So it's telling me that I need to repurpose my previous video idea into a short format. I know that's right. Okay, nice content, calendar. So moving on to week 3, the theme is embracing change. So by the 15th, we're shifting, from a baddie to a good girl aesthetic. Continue your live stream conversation from last year, which is good because y'all know I advocate for repurpose, reuse, repost that content. I like that. So, like it says, continue your live stream from last year. Okay. Oh, we got another podcast topic that they want to do. The fall of Adam and rise of weak men, which is literally something that I just got done talking about, which is good. Okay, so I'm still very much on brand. This content calendar is really good. And also says do an entrepreneur tip. Okay. 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 I like that. Balancing advocacy and career goals. Oh, and that's really good because I have a event literally the day after that. They'll be good to talk about the day that is telling me the balancing advocacy and career goals. I could talk about the event that I'll be doing the next day. That is so cool. I love that. Okay. So, and then week 4, okay, advocating for wellness and growth, how to create content for advocacy and activism, a faith post, prayers for direction in 2025. Oh my goodness. Huh. The role of Black entrepreneurs in philanthropy. Tie in your inspirations. Okay. And on the last week, we have Reflect and Reset. January recap, wins and lessons, how to stay motivated. And then February teasers. Because if I would have did cuffing season, that would have been so nice leading the cuffing season. See, I love that I actively talk to my chat GPT. Like I said, I always come to it with a business plan. Okay, so I'm going to say cuffing season did not happen. So that way it could change it. Because I'm like, what else am I going to do? Figure out something else for me. Look, memory updated. Let's revise the calendar without cuffing season. Would you like the January calendar to focus more on your personal goals, business, or... Okay, business. Yeah, just keep it business. Business. Just do the content. Yeah, just update it. Because like I said, that's something like when I first saw it, I was like, ooh, so it took out cuffing season and put a podcast topic, the truth about suffering in silence, a personal reflection tied to your advocacy of self-worth and healthy relationships. Wow. So it took a lot of, wow. How to balance faith in a business, finding peace. It gave me a lot more podcast topics, which is good because I definitely still need to keep my podcast going this year. because I definitely need something to submit for the Streamy Awards, the Weebly Awards. And y'all know we have to have the content from August of last year to May of this year for submissions. So why posting online isn't cringy? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Podcast sneak peek. Yeah. Okay. 5 strategies to monetize in 2025. I like that. Yes. I don't know why. See. Okay. Good. Overcoming family expectations to pursue your path. I like that. I like that. The power of restorative breaks while taking time off boosts creativity and mental health. Also, we changed week 4 to creative momentum. Yeah, because I was like, I'm not doing cuffing season at this point. Maybe this year it'll come through. What Black entrepreneurs can learn. Okay. How I'm preparing for my summer exit strategy. Okay. What's next? Faith focused goal check. Okay. So this is actually good. So no stress. Because I'm like, that's actually really good. And it's every other day. But, because I'm like, I don't know what we're going to, oh, so I guess tomorrow. I'm like, we could do like a DIY. So like every other day, I could do a DIY. That way it's like craft, content, craft, content, craft, content, craft, content. That way I don't always have to worry about being on camera, and I'm not stressing about my content. I feel like that would be really good. Because either way, we still have to show up like God shows up for us each and every day. So it's as simple as that. So yeah. That's what we're going to do, and that's how we're going to end this live. So be sure that you like, share, subscribe, and tell all your friends so that they can tune in, baby. So, we're going to end this out by doing our Course in Miracles, not only because we believe in it, but because we know that it works. And we know that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. As we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you, as we are all meant to shine as God's children do. We are born to make manifest the glory of God within us, and it's not just in some of us, it's in each and every one of us. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. And with that being said, Happy New Year! Be good, be great, look good, don't hate. Spread love, because that's what a real mom do, okay? And keep it gangster. Look out for your people, because that's what real gangsters do. Kisses and toodles. KD is signing out. KD being me, your divine cosmic cousin, divine cosmic cheerleader, all things divine. Until next time, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.